And I think most of you might hear this sentence like, Taiwan, our hometown, is a ghost island. Like, there are so many weird things and so many terrible things happening around us. And when all those guys who are in charge of those things, they always say, the solution is through education. If we can educate our next generation properly, then these things got easily solved. So it occurs to me, all those chaotic things, if we want to solve them, we must have a good education system. However, when I think about my education history, like in high school, in college, I think sometimes you have the thought like, education is expensive. For example, if you cannot learn well in high school, what you did? What you did is not to work harder, but to enter the cram school. If you went to the cram school, you have to pay $8,000 to $10,000 for one subject, for one semester. If you take 2 subjects, that's double the price. Or maybe you might consider tutoring, which is my job now. You get paid for $500 per hour, and normally you take 2 hours lessons. For 1 week, you got $1,000. For a semester, maybe you got over than $10,000. For some people, the price was so expensive. Another problem about our education system is hereditary. If your father or mother are professor, teachers, or entrepreneur, someone who get a lot of resources, then you can definitely be one of those good schools. That's a really normal phenomenon. You can have a survey and you will have a brief idea of what I say. I think education sometimes is hereditary. And one more thing is, I think, all in all, what I describe is, I thought education is a fixed system. You go to the classroom, you met your friends there, and you listen to the teacher, and you enter the college through the entrance exam. And all of that is kind of fixed. Even though it's a fixed system, if you look back to your high school life, then you will find your high school life is definitely different from the high school students now, because they keep changing that. What I want to say, our education is under the control of someone else, but not you. You are taking the education, but you are not controlling your own education. So that's a really weird thing. We want to learn things, but we don't want to learn things. We are controlled by other people. We are in different people's system. So I Google it. I Google digital native on YouTube. If you like to do so, you can Google digital native on YouTube. You will find a cute video. That cute video was a video made by the girl with a lot of animation. It's talking about, I'm digital native, an active learner. You grew up with books. I read from laptop, tablet, and computers. Why do I have to take all those textbooks if my computer help me to connect to the world? And the classroom isn't enough for me. I want to learn anything, and right away. So I choose to go online. And furthermore, I connect with my friend and teacher through mobile devices. And when I'm more connected, I get more interest in. And if I need to listen to music, movies, I don't buy them. I find it online. And if I thought that things excite me, then I share that immediately with my friend. So that's also the way I want my education to be. If I can Google the best shoes to buy, then else for sure, I can find the best education for myself. I'm a digital native, an active learner. What I want to say, if you can make your education become digital, then you are your own master. You can choose whatever you want. Like what I mentioned, education is expensive, right? But you only have to pay little money to get on the net. You don't even have to pay anything to get on the net. It's not expensive at all. Of course, not hereditary, because you just have to go on the net. Do you have to ask your father or mother, hey mom, can I go on the net? Yes, sure, why do you ask me? So, of course, it's not hereditary. All the resources are online and free for you to get all of them. And definitely, it's not a fixed system. You can choose the best way for you to learn. Let me make a specific example. It was the open courses. I think you might heard of a lot of open courses around the world, maybe NTU, MIT, a lot of them. And have you ever taken the course online, or have you ever signed up for that? Yeah, me too. But a study indicates that only 20% of people who sign up for that will take course on the open courses, and only 10% of them will finish certain courses. I mean, finishes, you complete all the courses. So the sources are so easy to get, right in our pocket. It's just a click away, not far away. It's not a fixed system. However, we don't use it. We just leave it there. I think that was a great waste. So, dear fellow Toastmasters, I think most of us have a mobile devices, smartphone, tablet, whatever. That's your education system, right in your pocket. That's really a click away, so near, so easy to use. So, dear fellow Toastmaster, begin your online courses and start your digital education and free from all those fixed systems. Back to TME.